Sup guys, I don't really know what to say. Top 5 JoJo Fights. If you know anything about JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, anything, is that there are a lot of fights. There are 8 parts and each part has about a billion fights, and all around it's fair to say that there are a lot of fights. So to turn it down into a 5 favorite fights from the series, it's arguably impossible. So I'm gonna put some rules from here. 1 fight from each part. That's mainly because I don't want the list to be all steel ball run fights. Second rule, 1 fight from each character. That's also because I don't want Dio to make 1, 2, 3 appearances. So yeah, before further ado, let's get into the list. Okay, let me just get this out of the way. Okay, I'm putting a Dio's world fight at number 5 because I want to get Dio's character out of the way. Also, honestly speaking, I believe that Johnny versus Diego is a better fight, but I'm not going to include that in the list because I have another Steel Ball Run fight in this list for another place. So, what can I say about Dio's world arc that hasn't been said already? It's an amazing setup to an amazing ending for an amazing part. Tension that we got an arc before and the death of some of the characters we admire made this arc and the tension for it way more scary, and we all were in the edge of our seat waiting for what's about to happen next. The thing I want to say about this fight is that we as viewers not only experienced a lot of emotions through it, sadness because we lost characters, satisfaction because the ending was amazing, but also this fight was just greatly written. Like, it had some amazing moments. Dio's stand for the first time we saw it in the series was amazing, and all around a good fight. Part 5 has amazing fights and amazing stands as well, which make for amazing fights. The Grateful Dead fight and Beach Boy are some of my favorite chapters from Part 5, and my favorite fight from Part 5 and one of my favorite fights from JoJo. It just reminds me the big difference between Part 4 and Part 5, because in Part 4 we're fighting some high school students with stands, but in Part 5 we are fighting some professional mafia killers with stands. It just reminds me how cruel it can get. And also it has one of my favorite character arcs. Character arc of change, or better say a character arc of predicting something completely different but being completely different. This is called underestimation. Also the ending is just near perfect. I love this arc so much. Bruno's gang versus Grateful Dead and Beach Boy is one of my favorite fights from JoJo, my favorite fight from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 5. There are a lot of good fights in Part 4, so to choose between the best is impossible, but my favorite is Kira versus Jotaro and Koichi. It was amazing to see Koichi as a character develop through the story, and this was one of those points when he develops the most, because he gets experience, and seeing Jotaro, an already experienced stand user, go against Kira, a really talented stand user, or better word that, a really gifted stand user, was amazing. My favorite moment from the whole of Part 4 is when Jotaro punches Kira. Just something about that, because Jotaro in Part 4 to me is a better Jotaro, more mature Jotaro, because I honestly prefer Jotaro as a side character more as than a main character, even though I love them both. But there is something about all those years of Jotaro's character progression when he just punches Kira and just says to him, even though he doesn't say that to him, but to me, just the eyes make me think that Jotaro is saying, "You never met the Star Crusaders before." This is the feel of the punch of the Crusader, and it's just amazing. I love it. Also, the ending of the fight is really cool when they all collapse. Then Kira just gets away in the most amazing way. It's an amazing fight.
Even in desperation, Pucci brings the swag. He brings it. He is the definition of swag. He is. Look at the poses. Look at the poses. The poses, man. The poses are too good. Oh. Oh. How can one man be this swag? How has he not destroyed the universe by just his swag alone? Because it's too swag. Too swag.
So the fight is taking place as the train moves. First of all, Diego just God R.I.P. Then we have everything what happened after that. Johnny just goes like para papa. Valentine goes like foo foo. Jaro goes like wah. Then Jaro goes like ah. Then Valentine goes like para papa. Then Johnny goes like Infinite Tusk Act 4. Fucking hell, this is the greatest fight in JoJo's Bizarre Adventures period. Fuck me, this fight is amazing.